Hey y'all, so today's gonna be a different video. Oh, let me not get my license plate in it. It's gonna be a different video. I am gonna take y'all in the day in the life of me, I guess. So this is a normal day for me. Today is Sunday. I have a client, about to go do some makeup. I had to run home real quick because I forgot my camera. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go do this girl makeup today. So my sister came with me to go do my client, and we didn't really do too much today. Yeah, so pretty much I was just saying that I'm about to go do my client's makeup, and I'm gonna record some of it later. And that's pretty much all this video is gonna be, because that's all I end up doing this day. Thank y'all for tuning in like y'all do every week. So like I said, today we are going to do a day in life. So I'm about to do her makeup. Me and my sister just got here. And I'm about to do her makeup. And this cute. Yeah. So here we are, we back. I'm about to go ahead and do her makeup. I'm gonna fast forward all of it, but say hi. Oh, thumbnail. Come on, we're gonna do a thumbnail.
You can follow me on Instagram at Ywar, Yingmaa.
I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Okay.
So I was pretty much showing y'all the palettes I used. I only used 2 palettes for this whole entire look. I used my Nikita Morphe palette and then my Morphe 39S palette. Right here I'm just doing her brows, using some brow gel. She has really black hair, not even because she has braids in, but just in general. So I use a dark shadow, and then I use my NYX pomade in the color chocolate, and then I go over it with black. I wish I could tell you guys the shade I use to conceal under her eyebrows and for her foundation period once we get to that part of the video, but unfortunately I did mix a lot of different foundations and concealers to get a color for her, just to make sure that it was matching her skin tone perfectly. So boom, put her foundation on. I did do her base first only because I knew that from the jump I was going to be doing a nude look, something real basic, not basic per se, but not a lot of colors, so I wouldn't have a lot of fallout when I did her makeup. So I decided to do her base first just because I knew it would take a little less time if I had the base already done, and then I can focus on doing her shadow. Alright, so here I am highlighting. Once, like I said before, I didn't use a specific shade. I kind of mixed to get her right tone, undertone, make sure it was bright enough. So I did mix a couple of different concealers, but yeah, I'm just blending it out with a beauty blender. I couldn't decide if I wanted to use the Real Techniques or the Morphe, so I did both. And here I'm just contouring her cheekbones. I'm going to contour her nose soon, and her chin, of course, and her forehead. And really, I just want to make sure I blend all the way down to her neck, making sure it's blending into her skin. So I'm going to be doing a lot of buffing out the foundation. You see, constantly going to keep buffing it just to make sure that it's blended well. Because I cannot be setting my girl up, period. Yeah, girl, go ahead, buff it out. Look at that contour, gotta get her snatched, period. And, you know, I had to let the contour kind of bake down a little bit, dry down some. And now, you know, I get my girl snatched, period. My favorite part, I'm going to put powder on. I don't know the name of this powder because I used the powder that she had. And I'm just going to put that powder on her chin, her nose, her forehead, and her cheekbones, of course. And I'm going to leave that on her cheekbones. So for when I go and do her eyeshadow, in case if the ears fall out, it'll get in the powder and not on her actual makeup base. You feel me? Now I'm just contouring her nose out, getting it snatched, and then I'm going to put some powder on it. Pretty much here I use the concealer to give her a lighter base underneath her eyes so that her eyeshadows could pop, especially because I was going to be using browns and nudes. I just wanted to be able to show through on her eyelids, so I had to lighten that area. Okay, so that's the color that I went into, and I'm just going to put that in her eyelid crease space, and I'm just going to buff that out, blend it out real good, make sure it's packed in there nice, to make sure that that color is showing up, getting nice color payoff. So it's a lot of packing and blending. Here I just took a real dense brush and I started blending out that same, like that brown color I showed y'all. And I'm just taking that brush and I'm gonna blend that out into her crease, deepen up that brown that I used before, to mix those undertones, get a nice gradient look going, period. I had to change my setup midway because the lighting wasn't hitting right. But now y'all see it's a better angle for y'all too, so it worked out.
On my best days, trying to convince me it get better now.
So I'm going in with black now, and I'm going to deepen up those two browns I used before, give it a nice flowy gradient look. And yeah, look at this one, it looks bomb. To cut the crease now, so that's what y'all see I'm doing, cutting her crease. Originally I was using my Juvia's Place concealer that I got for Christmas, and I hate it so bad, so I ended up going back to my Tarte Shape and using that to cut the crease, because I was going to be using a nude as a cut crease. I wanted to use something a little bit lighter but also still complementing her skin tone. Y'all see I'm going into that real light nude. Has like a pinkish undertone to it, or like a peachy undertone, so to say. But I'm packing that onto her eyelid space, and yeah. Lean back, face ass. Like no, but now y'all see I'm going in with each color and deepening it. Right here, I am just gonna go back with each color that I used, that black, the 2 browns, and going back to deepen that to make sure that it's a nice, noticeable blendation between all of the colors. So I went back and deepened each color. Here you're gonna see that I am pretty much packing on that same nude that I used to cut her crease. The eyeshadow, I'm packing on there, making sure that it's on there all the way. I did not show you guys, but you can see the lipstick in my hand. I used the lipstick as an eyeliner, like I said in one of my videos before. Makeup is all interchangeable. I left my red liner at home, so I had to improv. I used the red lipstick and I cut her liner with that, and it looks good. And then I'm gonna go back over it with a red eyeshadow. Now y'all remember that powder I put on her face? Now I'm gonna brush it off from underneath her cheeks because I finished her eyeshadow, and you just want to sweep it away. Now y'all know I love blush. Alright, so I used like a peachy and a burgundy blush to give her some color, bring that tone back in so she won't look so blanket. I actually ended up adding a jewel in the inner corner of her eyes just to give it another kick. Alright, I apologize if this frame is moving so much. My sister called herself being helpful and holding the camera, but the bitch can't stay still for shit. But I'm just doing her under eye eyeshadow. I used the both browns and I'm going to smoke them out. And then I'm going to go back in with the powder that I used just to clean it up a little bit because some of it got too far off her cheeks. Right here, I'm just doing finishing touches, blending everything together with a beauty blender, making sure everything is set, and making sure my girl is looking right. No harsh lines, nothing. Now y'all know how I get down with the red lip. You gotta use a brown liner, a dark brown liner. Then I'm gonna use, I wish I knew the name of the red lipsticks. I should probably know the names. But I'm going to use a dark deep red, and then I go back in with a bright red. Close your eyes.
Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,